man, oh man, this chapter, agenda piece is strong. Firing off on all cylinders once again. This chapter, ayo, way better. Like, leagues, world better than last chapter. Last chapter, yeah, that was some bad writing. I'd easily argue that with Yamato. That was very on Oda's part. However, this chapter, nowhere even close. This is a much better chapter than last chapter, without a doubt. And agenda piece strong, very strong. When it comes to the agenda tally count, 2 W's for your boy, 1 L, that's a minor L, and another L, which I just gotta admit, like, I was just flat out wrong. I was just flat out. Well, okay, I'm not really wrong, at least yet, but I'm probably gonna be wrong. So 2 L's, 1 minor, 1 yet fair and fine, and then 2 W's, both fat W's. Oh my god. So I'll get to the details and break it down, of course, in the review on Monday, the entire chapter. But of course, if you want to see the live reaction to this chapter reaction, you go where to my Cole Requiem channel, link in the box below to the Cole Requiem channel for the full live stream reaction, number 1. Number 2, if you want to see my anime content, reactions to One Piece, Demon Slayer, of course in the future, Bleach, and Chainsaw Man, and My Hero Academia, yay, which I'm still watching. Apparently it's not doing that great right now. I have no idea, but whatever. If you want to see all that, you go to my Kingu-san channel, also link in the description box down below for that content. This chapter, Oda is doing these Uno cards, man. Oh, man. Okay, here is the thing I was wrong. Let's get the L's out of the way. 2 L's. Number 1, well, I was flat out just completely wrong. Robin. That floored me. I'm not gonna lie to you. That just, wow. So when I was talking to the Tier 3 guys over on Twitch, they mentioned how every bounty that we see after Chopper gets a flat 300 million increase berry. So Brook, Nami, of course, Godo Usopp, Frankie as well. And Frankie has a wanted post that's a ship, which apparently is actually based off of the bad ending for Frankie's future characters, where you have the 40 years, 60 years. The bad ending of Frankie is a ship, an actual boat. So here's as the Sunny go. It's mad
disrespectful.
Robin, though. Guys, Robin has a bounty that is only 2 million berry behind Smooth Thick, second sweet commander of the Big Mom Pirates. That's Robin! Of course, based on this, Robin's noggin. Based on knowledge. Oh, the bars. Because she herself couldn't really maximize the knowledge that she had. So let's say, for example, in the future, things like the One Piece, where it's located, things like the Nika kind of stuff. That wouldn't necessarily matter if, let's say, there was no one actually capitalized on said thing, obviously. And it looks like, relative to Luffy's growth, her growth has to skyrocket, as like skyrocket. Because now Luffy can find the One Piece. So in a bubble, in a vacuum, she tells the village, hey, One Piece, Nika, worthless. But because of Luffy being a commander of a fleet, Yonko, territory, all that stuff, okay, now Robin she went through this rise is intense. That's insane. Black Maria had a bounty, somewhere in 500 millions. Very impressive for her. And as far as I understand, she had the second highest bounty among the Flying Six, Black Maria. That was a very tough fight for Robin. I figured, okay, fine, around that bounty number for Robin. No. Knowledge is power. And Robin has a lot of, but that bounty, oh, so I was wrong with Robin. Even though I think she's the best girl in the series, without a doubt, I'd argue one of the best girls in anime of all time, personally speaking. I love Robin, I definitely do. I always thought her bounty was kind of fitting, but I was wrong. In terms of, I'm close to being wrong. Because a billion bounty is what I thought she'd never have. And she's close to a billion. She's really close. So there's a good chance Robin ends series off with a billion plus berry bounty. So I'll say it now. Yeah, okay, fair enough. You know what? I'm wrong. It happens. We take our L's and we go home. Particularly, L number 2. Look here, look, listen.
Look here! Look, listen!
This is a very faded out, old, rusty, it's gonna crumble in a few years L. It's not a big L. It's not at all. But Sanji. Sanji has a bounty of a billion, which I thought was gonna happen, which happened. But his bounty is still lower than Jinbei's new bounty. Jinbei has a bounty that is 68 million more than Sanji does. And Zoro has a weird bounty. But apparently Zoro's bounty and Sanji's bounty are actually based off of their birthday. So Zoro, November 11th, and Sanji, March 2nd, something like that. And right now, Zoro, Well, just leave the number 4 to his sour grapes. Yeah. Oda's petty. Oda is hella petty. Hella petty, yo. Zoro is one thing. Jinbei, really? Even though we all know for a fact that Robin's words and Sanji's feats blow Jinbei's bounty out of the water. That's confirmed facts, obviously. The fact of the matter is that Sanji, over the past 4 years in real time, had leverage over Zoro. Even Queen the Plague said, hey yo, number 2, Sanji. Why? Higher bounty. Now Sanji is relegated to... No! Even though we know what's the truth. We know what the truth is. The wings! The wings! Wingu! But, unfortunately, for the past 6 years, as a Sanji fan, and Sanji fanboys across the world, we've gotten so many W's. The best written character in the series. Now we have to take some L's. But hey, it is what it is. I will take this L and do this for only a few years. Only a few years. Because after Elbaf, where the hell, it's gonna go like right back up to like where Zoro is. It is what it is. As it should. Now, Crocodile. Hey yo! He has a higher bounty than every first division commander in One Piece so far. Outside let's say Ben Beckman. Maybe. Who knows? King Wildfire, lower than Crocodile. Marco, lower than Crocodile. Katakuri, lower than Crocodile. Hold up, wait a minute. Hey yo, how good right now is Sir Crocodile? Because Crocodile now is getting a massive raise. Now, of course, being one of the main members of the Cross Guild does bolster that bounty raise, but god damn, Crocodile. He was at like 80 million in the pre-time skip. 1 billion, that's a huge rise. 1,965,000,000. Now, at first I thought that he deserved the higher bounty, but then when I think about it more and more, the fact that he has a higher bounty than the vast majority so far of the first division commanders, that in of itself is an absolutely impressive claim for his fame, his intellect, and of course his strength. Crocodile right now is very, very, very far from the man that Luffy defeated in Alabasta in the pre-time skip. And then we have something that was absolutely tremendous. And it proves what the hell I've been saying for so damn long. Fat W. Dracul Mihawk. Bounty. 3,590,000,000.
My God.
Number 1. Zoro's future bounty at the end of this series is going to be relative to Mihawk's current bounty. Of course, assuming that Mihawk is the final opponent that Zoro fight against for the entire series. Zoro's going to have a bounty around this number. Of course, higher, but how much higher? We have no idea. But he's going to get a bounty that high and higher. So that's actually pretty telling for the future of the story when it comes to Zoro and his bounty. Yes, absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. Numero uno. Numero dos. I did a video years ago talking about what a true swordsman was in One Piece. And I explained it why, right then and there, why Mihawk had greater sword skills than Shanks. And how that proves that Shanks is God King. Muy bueno, more evidence, just more evidence. If you weren't on the Shanks train, either hop on now at the very end, because I think we're maybe still in the station, or you run after that. You run at that train. Because I know myself and for the cats, we've been at the front car. We've been there the entire damn time. God King, baby, God King. Wow. So, Mihawk confirmed greater swordsmanship skills than Shanks. Absolutely. And apparently the actual Japanese means swordsmanship. Something like that. Which I've always said makes a lot of sense. Because Zoro can't be the world's greatest swordsman without beating the world's greatest swordsman. Duh. And that has to be Mihawk. Now, of course, greatest, strongest, cats want to nitpick, but the end result's still the same. God King Shanks. End result is still the same. Because we saw what he did without a sword. The greatest hockey feat we've ever seen in One Piece by far and away. Not even close. No one comes close to Shanks. In the process, he subdued an admiral. I did a full video breaking that down. If you don't believe me, boom, right here, check it out. It's a full video breakdown of the entire thing. The metrics and the logistics too. It's a beautiful video. So right here, Fat W, Mihawk gets a high as hell bounty, given the cross-guild connections, given his Shanks connections, having greater sword skills than Shanks himself, that's known, obviously, and has a higher bounty than the very Yonko that he's working under, Buggy. But we found out when Luffy got his bounty that being a Yonko, apparently, according to Oda, does not affect your bounty that much. Apparently. Because Luffy had a bounty that's equal to Law and Kid, but Luffy has more prestige because he's a Yonko. Buggy clearly has more prestige than Mihawk does, given Law's and Kid's words in the chapter when the Cross Guild was revealed. And yet, even though he has lower bounty than Mihawk, he has that prestige of a Yonko. It's like the Yonko is some sort of stellar star on someone's bounty, or it's like notoriety of, hey, I'm an emperor. Like, I run the show. And Buggy has a higher bounty than Luffy. So that's all W number 1. And W number 2 is as simple as can possibly be. It is the continuation of the saga of a few good men. Limber Karasu Morley, clean. No limbs ripped off, no scars on their body, and all that stuff after engaging with 2 admirals. That stock, yo, I'm sweating just thinking about it. Limburg, Karasu, Morley, and Sabo versus Green Bull and Fujitora. It's been, of course, a few weeks since then, or like a few months, but clean. At least these 3 are. No whipped off limbs. No giant scars on their body like Aokiji or Kainu. Nothing. Agenda piece is strong. Some L's? Yeah, true. It's unfortunate. But W's make up for those L's easy peasy. A few good men, baby. That's all you need. Now, when it comes to Dragon and Kuma, that kind of stuff, I'll do theory videos and break it down in review, obviously. But this first initial reaction, a few good men is all you need. With the Marine Hunter, Mihawk, his rise, and these guys too scared to even put Marine Hunter in the bounty for Mihawk. Cowards. And then these 3 boys, clean. A kind who step up. They need help. They need help ASAP. Life support. Wow. Because Green Bull, he lost that championship status mad quick. Mad quick. Because these 3 guys, they cashed Money in the Bank and they took that title. It is what it is. It is what it is.